Continuous thread sewing, or one-thread stitching, is a method in which the sewing machine only sews with the bobbin thread to get around having to do a backstitch. It also might be referred to as a continuous thread dart because this method is most commonly used for sewing darts, either because they're stylistic darts appearing on the right side of the garment or because they're sewing with sheer fabric. In both cases, you may not want to sew with the traditional dart sewing method where you can either see the backstitch at the dart tip or have an unsightly hand knot. This method gives it a cleaner look. First, make sure you have plenty of thread on your bobbin. I'll use contrasting thread colors, but you can see my machine is threaded normally, both upper and lower. Make sure your sewing machine is turned off. Put your thread tension dial to 0. Remove the presser foot. I also like to remove the presser foot holder to give me more room. Pull the upper thread out of the eye of the needle only and set it to the side for now. Take the bobbin thread and trim the end so you have as clean of an end as possible. I'm going to thread the needle with the bobbin thread, but instead of threading the eye from front to back as we typically do, I'll thread the eye from back to front. Once the needle is threaded, bring the bobbin and upper thread together and tie a small hand knot. Now the two threads are knotted together. Turn the thread spool to start wrapping the upper thread back on the spool. This will also bring the bobbin thread through all the upper threading parts of the sewing machine. Mine doesn't pull through easily, so don't be surprised if there's some resistance. You'll want to bring as much bobbin thread as you think will be necessary to sew your dart or whatever you're sewing. Once you have enough bobbin thread in the upper part of the machine, it's time to sew. Put the thread tension back to normal for your fabric. And replace all the presser foot parts. I'm putting my foot on from behind so the bobbin thread is slipped between the foot groove. Then turn the machine on. If you're sewing a dart, you'll actually start at the dart tip, putting your needle down as close to the folded tip as possible. Sew on the dart legs to the widest end. If you want to do a backstitch at this end, you can. We just don't want to do it at the tip because it's in a more visible part of the garment. When finished, lift the foot and trim your threads. If you need to sew another dart, you'll have to repeat the process of knotting the bobbin with the upper thread again. Here's what the dart tip looks like. You can see there's no need for a backstitch because the thread is continuous, wrapping around the back. If we were to compare it to a traditionally sewn dart, you can see the continuous method appears cleaner. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified of our new releases. Also check out ProfessorPincushion.com to view our complete library with well over 450 sewing tutorials. If you would like to directly support us, you can join our YouTube membership and earn some exclusive perks. Thanks for watching!